Well, I'm 71 and a half, and I had my first depression when I was 28, and it's been cyclical, unfortunately, ever since. I sought treatment when my baby was about 7 weeks old, and wow, if this study had been done before that, I'd have been a much luckier, happier person, because it took a psychiatrist about 14 months and 8 or 9 drugs till he found one or a combination of a few that did any good for me. One day, when my baby was about 5 weeks old, I had to go to the supermarket and buy food for dinner. And I was lying in bed, and I felt absolutely paralyzed. I felt I couldn't get out of the bed. And I knew there had to be something very wrong with me. And I'd been feeling sad or feeling nothing, flat, for about 3 weeks before that. When I would take my baby to the park, I'd say, why am I feeling this way? I have a wonderful husband. I have a new baby. I have wonderful things in my life, no economic worries, but I have no emotion, and I just feel sad. Well, that was an emotion. So that went on for about 2 or 3 weeks till this day came when I could not get out of bed to go to the supermarket. At that point, my mother was seeing a psychiatrist, and I knew his name. I looked him up, called him up, and I told him how I felt. And he said, you can come tomorrow at about 10:30. And I said, fine. 5 minutes later, I called him back and I said, I can't wait till tomorrow. I had a friend of mine many years ago when she invited me to a luncheon at her house, and I said, I wish I could come, but I can't. I'm really, really depressed. I can barely talk to you on the phone. And she said to me, oh, that again? And I want to tell you, it was like a slap in the face. She's the kind of person I want to influence. I've been asking Dr. McGrath for almost 20 years, when are they going to come up with some kind of blood test, X-ray, image that will tell you whether a patient will respond to a certain drug? I said, because this trial and error stuff is for the birds. If it can predict whether you will, with great assurance, respond to it, it would be a tremendous boon to people who suffer from this condition.